Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. All aboard, ride on the Michigan DeSable Valley Railroad, a quarter-scale passenger train through the beautiful scenic landscape of northern Michigan, just south of Fairview. Now open weekends and holidays. Visit them online or call them now. Remembering good times and great food, Frank and Lisa invite you to Tin Lizzie's in Mile for a blast back to the 50s and 60s when food was made from scratch, including home-ground Angus burgers. A full menu of great food and good memories await you at the new Tin Lizzie's of Mile. The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Michigan Magazine. I'm Barry Stutzman. On today's show, we turn the hometown spotlight on a man on a mission. We'll meet a gentleman who's determined to get the word out that made in the USA holistic pet food is by far the healthier way to keep your pets living longer, healthier, and happier. Then join us for a 20-year reunion with the Sneaky Pete Forever Family Band. Last we met, Pete and Kathy Schindler were raising their 2 daughters and 1 son in the wilderness of Vanderbilt. No running water, no electric, just a lot of love and music. Now the kids are all grown up, graduating from college, and on the road. Stay with us as we hit those Michigan back roads for another edition of Michigan Magazine. Everyone loves their pets, right? From hamsters to horses, the companionship can be priceless. To a majority, they become special members of the family. And who doesn't want the best for their family members? Especially when it comes to health and nutrition. Today, our hometown spotlight shines on a northern Michigan community that welcomes a pet food store that places the health and longevity of those special family members at the top of their business plan mission. At the corner of Houghton and 3rd Street, we discovered this thriving premier business. And upon entering, we were immediately welcomed by the #1 sales representative, a very happy and inquisitive Kemper, who was raised on the products that surrounded us, all made in the good old USA. All right, we're on the road here in West Branch with Kim Plaskowitz of the Holistic Pampered Pets, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Now, this is a unique opportunity to show your pet you love them, because this is pet food and the things here that are specifically made for what a pet's digestive system, dogs, cats, are used to, aren't they?
Right, and it's designed around dogs that have intolerances to different things in foods, and the key is it's all natural, made in America, USDA sourced materials, just healthy food for the dog.
It's kind of what
cat.
And cat, yeah. It's the products here are what they're meant to be eating, pretty much, aren't they? I mean,
Correct. It's more toward what they're designed to eat. I mean, the meats are all fresh. There's no bones, no hides or feathers or anything. It's real meat, real fruit, real vegetables, cooked really well, and it's easy to digest.
Tell me, Kat, how did you get into this business? What prompted you to get into the holistic pet food business?
Well, back in 2007, we had a batch of really bad food come into this country that was really killing our dogs and cats, and we had dogs ourselves. And my wife said, you know what, that's enough of this stuff. She started cooking for them. Then she started researching what was out there, and other than imported and byproducts and different things that are bad for your animal. And we started out with 2 brands in the corner of our building, and today it's what it is now, and we're doing a lot of good for a lot of animals.
People are coming to you more and more and discovering what you have here in the holistic method?
It's been actually pretty amazing when they come in. 3 or 4 weeks later, they come back to the store and they say, I can't believe, I was skeptical, but I can't believe what it's done for my dog. Its coat, it doesn't scratch constantly anymore. different things like that, that the dog is just much healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell their friends. Word of mouth is great for us because, you know, you'll tell 100 people how bad something is, you tell 10 people how good it is.
Yeah.
But it's been phenomenal for us. We stay busy, and basically we're just into it to make pets feel better, look better, and last longer.
You have a gratifying feeling when you see pets turn out.
Oh, absolutely. When they come in here, and instead of people coming in saying, I don't know what to do, it's itching, it's scratching, it's licking its feet constantly, it's shedding uncontrollably. And then a month later or a month and a half later, they come back and they say, look at how beautiful this is. Look at this coat. Look at this. It's what it's all about.
Yeah, people might not realize that, the diet has a lot to do with the ailments of not only humans, but pets too.
Both humans and our pets. It has everything to do with what's being put into our food. There's so many dyes and things going into foods, and dyes are no good for us or our dogs or our cats.
It's extremely nice to know that there are still Michiganders getting into business with a mission other than a bottom-line attitude. Ken convinced us that what he was doing was out of concern for the family pets, and his customers provided a walking testimony, like Connie Puff, an extremely satisfied convert to natural feeds for her felines. You're a satisfied customer. You've kind of made the switch for your cats. Tell us what happened.
Yes, I did. I have 2 kittens that I adopted, and one of them was having a digestive problem. He couldn't digest anything. He got really sick. So once I took him to the vet, got him better, I come in here, and I've had nothing but the best results in the world. I give them both. I'll give all 3 of my kittens either one of these, and I introduced it to him slowly like he told me to. And they work wonderful. Even the old kitten,
really?
kid, the older cat.
Yeah, and that's something.
And they've never had another problem.
Really?
That's right.
Really?
And I have questions with my dog. I come in here and they answer me. That's just awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Connie, for sharing with us. And
You're
now
welcome.
You've got happy cats.
Oh, I do. Thank you. And happy people.
Happy people.
Happy parents. There we go. Thank
Well,
you.
Ken, it's been a growing business for you. You've got another store, right?
Yeah, we have another one in Oscoda. My wife runs that one, and I do all the driving from Oscoda every day to run this one. Basically because I don't want to run the road in the winter. But no, we have one over there and one here, and she was actually the founder of this whole thing. This was created by her.
Okay.
And when she came to me and said, I want to sell pet food, I said, are you crazy? Everybody sells pet food. She goes, no, you don't understand. The natural, all holistic pet food. So I said, do whatever. And we got 2 stores and having a lot of fun doing it.
Now, I say a pet owner comes in here and he says, I don't know. I mean, my dog is living on table scraps. It's not going to go too well to a change like this. Is there hope for dogs and pets like that?
Well, absolutely. The key is convince the owner that there is a solution. You're not going to convince the pet unless they try it. Like with our stuff, we have a 100% guarantee here. If your pet doesn't eat it, doesn't like it, doesn't want it, or you don't think it's doing any better on it, we'll refund your money. So we're giving you a chance to really try this food, and in the end run, it's not going to cost you a penny because it costs less to feed this food than the store stuff. They eat less of it. That's why it costs you less. Everything is less. The cleanup afterwards is less, and they eat less of it, and they're healthier for it. I mean, some of these dog foods you feed 6 cups a day. Ours you're down to 2, and they're getting more nutrition. Because I look at it like a bowl of popcorn or a well-balanced meal. Which one is going to give you the most? The well-balanced meal, and that's what we do.
So what's the future for your store here, and any dreams of expanding or just letting people know that it's here and getting to have more healthier pets come through those doors?
Well, I've got a lot of people from other towns that come here that say, come to our town, come to our town. And I could open up 4 more if I want to go that thin, you know what I mean? But we're still in the growing stages, and we research and change things. We're happy so far with the 2 that we have. Is there an expansion coming? We hope so. But right now it's concentrating on getting our customers taken care of in these 2 areas that we're in.
Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, what began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more, plus a full menu at the new adjacent Traffic Stop Diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination, Cops and Donuts. Discount Foods Downtown Mile. Find national name brand foods and merchandise at sharply discounted prices. Shop the smart way and please the family without breaking the budget. Discount Foods Downtown Mile. Hingeman Acres Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mile, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous Oscoda River. A family getaway for over 75 years. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. It was back in the early 90s that we made our way into the forest wilderness near Vanderbilt, Michigan. We were on a mission to meet an extraordinary man and his family who were living in the forest with no electric and no modern conveniences, in a cabin he and his wife constructed from scratch. His name is Pete, her name is Kathy, and their last name is Schindler. Their name may not ring a bell, but if you realize that Pete, Kathy, and the family performed throughout Michigan as the group Sneaky Pete and his Forever Family Band, you might say, oh yeah. Pete, along with his wife Kathy, cleared the land, hauled the logs, and made a true home for their growing family, while they toured and recorded their original tunes. Daughters Gypsy Wind, Katie Ray, and Simon Peter were taught the music business and to live in tune with nature. You may recall the story was relayed to you in a segment we called Living in the Forest. It's been about 20 years since our visit to the little cabin in the woods, and the family has grown and went their separate ways. But we learned the family unit is still strong as we again crossed paths with Pete, Kathy, Gypsy Wind, Katie Ray, and Simon Peter as they returned in a reunion performance at the Ogama County Fair, where they've been performing for over 20 consecutive years.
This is quite a little expansion. You guys have grown since we saw you guys last. Well, we are at the Ogama County Fair with Sneaky Pete and his Forever Family Band. You know how long it's been since we saw you guys? It's been nearly, 20 years ago? Let's see if I've got everybody right here. Gypsy Wind, Katie Ray, Kathy, and Simon Peter. Right? Did I get it right? And Pete. And who do we have here, Pete?
And this is Lou Ray.
Lou Ray. And who does Lou Ray?
Katie's 1-year-old boy here.
Well, congratulations. His birthday's this week, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
This Sunday.
Sunday. Well, happy birthday. I remember when we were sitting around at the very beginning that you all had dreams of being a drummer, graphic arts, and you really didn't know what you wanted to do, did you? Right. Well, what are you doing now? Are you still into drumming, or what are you doing now, Simon?
Yeah, I play with 3 different groups. One, I play with a group of percussionists, and I do side work other than travel in the summers with the folks. And been making lots of music.
Oh, wow. You've come a long way. I mean, I remember seeing you out there with the stumps and, they're playing in the stumps and having a good time out in the forest. Yep. Well, are you in the graphic arts or, into illustrations or anything?
Well, I'm actually in the fine arts, and I teach at Kendall College of Art and Design. I'm teaching in the drawing program, and I'm also making my own work, and I'll be having a show in Lapeer, Michigan at the Gallery 194 in September. My job, you always get homesick, and definitely miss the cabin. We all have such a physical connection, I think, to that place. And it's making me, the older I get, and the busier I get, it's making me search out the out of doors, whether it's an activity or just going back home. And I think we all kind of use the cabin as sort of a place to congregate back together. It's still a home base in a way, even though we all have our own homes and our own lives going on.
I miss being in touch with the woods and the earth. It's just so peaceful. It brings the calm, brings the calm to your whole soul. I also miss playing music a lot. Being a mom is a full-time job.
And I don't get a chance to do that much.
Not as much, and I have to call mom and dad up, hey, I missed you guys, but we still keep in good contact, and it's still okay. Actually, my husband Doug and I have recently been talking about kind of forming a little duo. he's a really good, he's a drummer and he plays guitar and he sings and so I just love being around it, and I have some songs that I'm interested in, so we're going to start getting that going on and just playing around the area where we live. Other than that, I'm going to be a mommy, and you never know, I might have another little one someday. So
That wouldn't be so
yeah.
Katie graduated from high school. She went to Marquette to be a music major.
Yep.
And so I started going up there. We went up there a couple of times, and I liked it up there. And I started a degree back when I was about 21. And so I decided that I was going to go up to Northern and finish a music education degree. And so I followed Katie up there the year after she went to Northern, and she got used to me being there. And we were both in the music department at the same time.
It was good.
And we actually did recitals together. She was a piano major, I was a violin major. And so we got to play music together and took classes together. And
Sat next to each other at graduation.
we graduated
so it was
together.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes, that was awesome. Yep. And so now, now that I have a teaching degree, I am teaching orchestra for the Crooked Tree Arts Council. It's the Dorothy Gerber Strings Program, and I'm a strings teacher. We teach 3rd grade through high school, and mostly I'm doing very beginners, 3rd graders. And this is the 4th year I'll be back teaching now, and I'm actually getting to the point where I'm having a lot of fun at it.
And I get to be his assistant.
Yeah.
Still making CDs? Still making music?
We're still making music. I did a CD a couple of years ago. It's a little more difficult now that I've started teaching to have the time, you know, but we're still writing things and still learning, and we'll get another CD out in another year or so. Yep.
You must be pretty proud of the way the family's come out like this.
I'm very proud of them, but I don't necessarily attribute that to just myself. I just, they all have skills that they've developed at the cabin, explored those and taken them as far as they can. It's pretty cool. I also went back to school and studied art, and that's opened up a lot of new ideas for me, and now that my kids are grown, even though I miss them, I have the time to explore a lot of those things. It's been wonderful. I learn something new every day just by trying to be creative with resources that I have. I need it. I need it personally.
Kathy likes to make stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. It's
Well, I remember when we were up there, you made some great cinnamon rolls.
And I still do a lot of that too.
One of the things that I kind of wanted to say to you about, you know, the cabin and how we raised in a place that was a real humble place, no electricity and running water, but that's also one of the things that let me go back to school. You know, so I didn't have a mortgage, so I could go back to school and afford to be able to do that. I really want to put in a pitch for that to encourage people to live simply and don't get yourself so far in debt that if you want to change in life, you can make a change. And that cabin gave me the ability to do that. Because I didn't have a mortgage, I had my place paid off. Gee, I could go away for 4 years and it's still there. I live there now, and hey, it helped me immensely.
You never get that out of your blood. It's part of your
No.
psyche, I guess.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about what you plan on doing with your future.
I plan on making lots and lots of music. That's what I do. I also work with kids a lot. I give private lessons. I also run a kitchen in Marquette for a public school system. So I really enjoy getting involved with academia, like these guys, and just trying to give some hope to our future. And whether it's through music or in the classroom, just being involved is a good way to make a change.
Well, we'll look forward to that. How about you, Gypsy? What's
I hope to just keep teaching. I mean, I think it's in my blood. This situation definitely teaches you just how to communicate, I think, and relate to people in general. So keep making art and keep teaching. And music for me is fun. So I can do it whenever I can and have fun at it.
If you just follow your heart and don't give up, the only thing that can stop you is if you give up. That's the only thing that can stop you.
Right. Pursue that passion. Well, thank you very much,
Oh.
everybody. It's good to see you again.
Thank
Hey,
you.
good to see you, Barry.
Thank you, Barry. Yeah.
Best, and we'll check back in another 20.
Okay.
Well, thanks so much for joining us in Michigan Magazine. This week's word of the day is straits, as in the Straits of Mackinac. Email that word to iwatchmichiganmagazine@gmail.com, or on a postcard, send it to Michigan Magazine, Box 424, West Branch, Michigan 48661, and you'll be entered in our vacation prize giveaway. Check it out along with our upcoming wine tour July 16th by going to michiganmagazinetv.webs.com. That's it for this week. I'll see you here next week for another edition of Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Canyons Lakeside Resort and Marina, located on the shores of beautiful Sage Lake. Get away to their newly remodeled, beautiful bed and breakfast, or their historic 13-room hotel. Special events and activities for all ages. Call now or go online for more information on this Michigan treasure. Hale Hardware, your do-it center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. Shopping for that special person just got easier when you shop at Rose City Drug at 2640 North M33, just south of the Rose City city limits. You'll find gifts for everyone on your list from 1 to 100. Shop online or in person at Rose City Drug, Rose City. Clemix Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemix Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemix on Mapes Road, Mile.